of the season. They lost game one, so there's plenty of motivation to even things up tonight.
And maybe tonight they come in with a bit of a fresh look, something maybe their opponent hasn't seen from them, try to shake things up just a little bit.
Now here's Thompson. Inside. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Here's Simmons. The shot off that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Young. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here he goes. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And here's Simmons. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. They retain possession. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Outside Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Thompson, kept alive by Atlanta. Right side Young. Thompson outside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Clay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time, collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Crosses over. The rebound by Bamba.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bamba. And he lays it up and in. Bamba's got 8.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Bowl. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
He didn't have his feet planted.
So it's the Knicks now. 15-point game. Simmons is doubled. Tipped away. Stolen by Young.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And he can't hit the second. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And Young, here we go. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Simmons. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Pass to Bowl. Down low. Here's Bamba. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Now here's Young. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Thompson's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Mitchell. They get the rebound. Here's Portis. He got a piece of it. Now Young. .59 seconds left to play in the first. Robinson with a double. Pass to Bowl. 6 to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Cam Reddish.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now Thompson. The 3-ball. That doesn't go either for Thompson. On the wing, Mitchell. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Pass to Kennard. And the Knicks miss again. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Kicks it out to Kennard. The 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Mo Bamba has been on display for the Atlanta Hawks. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Pass to Marjanovic. Kennard with it. Here's Portis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Young. The Knicks pull it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Marjanovic. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's foul number 2 for him. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Shot clock at 5. Thompson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. There's Young with the 3. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. The 3. Drops in the 3. Thompson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And Young, here we go. That one goes in. Young's got 6.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
High post Young. He has 6. Here's Reddish. And the layup is good off the glass. Reddish has gotten his 2nd bucket.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
So it's the Knicks now. Kennard on the wing. The 3 is up. Cole grabs the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 1st foul. The Hawks making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Willie Cauley-Stein. James Wiseman.
Outside Young. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Atlanta gets it back. Outside Reddish. Thompson outside. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Mitchell double teamed. The 3, DiVincenzo. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. On the wing, Thompson. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Defensive foul. Klay Thompson. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw off from Jones. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Young, plenty of space. And that's his fourth bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. Trae Young finds his. He's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Tucker. And they'll get another chance. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
New York calls timeout.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer. Bobby Portis. Derek Jones Jr.
1:19 left to the second period. To the paint. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
13.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Simmons. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reddish. The offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, if there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. But that passion, man, sometimes it'll really get your teammates going.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Still sporting an offer from the line this quarter. Got to get it together, fellas.
And that one misses. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Young can't hit. And here are the Knicks. Left side Jones. Pass to Portis. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
There's Young with the three. It's hauled in by Portis. Right side Herter. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block.
Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Hawks ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has gotten his second bucket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Young misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Fires for three. Young missing again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Thompson's got 15. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Outside Reddish. Lets a three fly. No good on the shot. New York goes the other way with it.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And it's the Knicks with the ball.
Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. To the inside. Deflects the pass. To the middle. To the inside. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Nails it from 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Mitchell Robinson. Second.
Reddish with it. Picked up by Simmons.
Second team foul.
Out to Thompson. Back to Reddish. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Simmons with it. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Reddish.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to Thompson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Simmons. Here's Jones. The rebound by the Hawks. To the paint. Wiseman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Kennard outside. Can they get it? And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Simmons with it. Now Thompson defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Here's Young. 12 points for him. Young drawing the double team. And here's Thompson for three. That shot off. So New York will take it the other way now. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Cauley Stein.
To the floor for your New York Knicks, Dante DiVincenzo.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, the Knicks missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
3 points.
Thompson's got 12 now in this quarter.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
On the wing, Mitchell. And they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Robinson can't hit.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Left side, Young. Pass to Cauley Stein. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley Stein loves to play rough down low.
For three, DiVincenzo. And so it's Atlanta with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
It's your Knicks City Cancer.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
And here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Marjanovic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on James Wiseman. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Right side Mitchell. Inside. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Outside Young. The 3 from Thompson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Now DiVincenzo. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's the break. The 3 from Thompson. No luck on that one. Now here's DiVincenzo. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, B.A., it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about. Well, Cauley-Stein positioned himself early and then found the reward there as he collected the ball and threw it through.
Inside. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And Marjanovic gets it to go. Marjanovic got 5 points now this quarter.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Here's Cauley-Stein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cauley-Stein's got 10 points in just the second half. Kennard outside. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Left side Young. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Trae Young.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Luke Kennard at the line.
That free throw no good.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
The Hawks making a switch here. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Outside Young. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Thompson. No good with the triple. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And the Knicks miss again. Here's Reddish.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
Many times you hurt me so